Hello YouTube, my name is David Mazok, and I'm gonna try to finish up this paste breakpoint tutorial. So sorry to leave you hanging like that for a while, but I had to fix the sound issue with my computer. I'm not sure what happened, but now it's magically working. So let's get started. If you haven't already done so, I want you to merge the layers that are like basically look like little sand bits of sand or break apart layers into one layer like that. Also, what I did that I might not have recorded in my last tutorial was I enhanced the eyes right here and here by applying an unsharp mask. That's important to do. Another thing that I did was I took a paint splatter texture from the internet. I just googled paint splatter, and I got this texture right here. And what I did was I took the opacity, dropped it down to 36%, and then I put the blending mode to overlay. Okay? Now, and also what I did too, before I forget, is I applied a layer mask to the bits and pieces of the portion of to the portion of the texture that was over like the bits and pieces of this overall picture. And I also applied a layer mask over the eyes too, so the eyes wouldn't be affected so much. So let's get started. What we're going to do now is we're going to make the eyes purple. Okay? So hit Control Shift N. We're going to go to our paintbrush, hit our white selection right here, and we're just going to fill it in with white. Like so. Try to be a little bit precise, just as to save you some time later on by masking. Okay? That's good. I'm liking where that's going, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift the blending mode to soft lights. Then I'm going to go to Image, Adjustment, Hue and Saturation, or Control U. Go to Colorize. Boost the saturation up to real high. The color, the lightness down. It's right out here. And then adjust the hue to a color, purple. Right there. Kind of liking where that's going, so I'm just going to hit OK. And since I was being precise earlier, I don't need to really put a layer mask around the edges to clean that up, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the next portion of this tutorial, which is coloring the skin a little bit. So I'm going to hit Control Shift N to create a whole new layer, and I'm going to fill this layer with blue. Me likey the bluey. Yeah, that's right. I said that. Favorite color is blue, by the way. And I'm going to hit Alt Backspace to fill that in. Then I'm going to go to Overlay. I'm going to apply a layer mask over the portions of the eyes, so the eyes won't be affected by this layer mask. Just going to do it like so. Okay. Now we're going to hit Control Shift N again. We can go down to our colors palette right here. And we're going to bring that down to make it brown. A little bit of a brown. Click that up. Okay. Now hit Alt Backspace. And do the same thing. Overlay. I'm going to hit Layer Mask. I'm going to layer mask the eyes again. Like so. Okay. Now we're going to make a whole new layer. And we're going to go to our channels. Now we're going to hit Control left click on the red channel to make that selection. Then we're going to hit Control-Shift-I to inverse the selection. We're going to go down to our colors, make sure that's black and white, and we're going to fill it with black. We're going to hit Control-D to deselect. Alright, and then we're going to hide this layer for now. Then we're going to go down, and we're going to hit Control-Shift-N to make another layer. Go back to our channels, we're going to go to the green channel, make a selection off of that by hitting Control-N. Oh, sorry, Control right click, left click I mean, sorry, Control left click. And we're going to inverse the selection by hitting Control-Shift-I. And we're going to fill that with black as well. Control-D. And we're going to hide that layer. We're going to make another layer, Control-Shift-N. I'm going to select the blue portion. I'm going to hit Control left click. But with this layer, I'm going to be a little different. Instead of inversing the selection and filling it with black, I'm going to leave the selection as it is and fill it with white. And since white is our background color for the palette, we're going to hit Control backspace. And we're going to give this a overlay blending mode. Control-D. And that's pretty much it. I mean, if you want to go in and like apply a mask to the eyes, you can, but I don't see the point because you know it'll then mess up the lighting. But as you can see, it really brings out the colors a little bit. I mean, it kind of like it brings out the textures a little bit. That's what I mean to say. And you probably can't see it that well, but even our break apart portion of the face is kind of more realistic looking, and also kind of filters out some of the messy portions. You know, portions of the break apart layer that was kind of like looking. Did a good job of filtering that out. Plus, our texture really stands out and is more pronounced. Right here and around the nose. So I'm going to call it good for now. And hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you have any feedback, please let me know. Other than that, I bid you all a good day and take care. All right. Bye.